What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all having a good day. We are here in sunny, lovely, locked down California with another video. What we're going to be talking about today is how to get abs, which are the number one thing that all guys want when they start working out or getting into sports, and it is perhaps the number one muscle most girls love to see on guys. So check it out. I'm going to go over my 5 top ab exercises and what the real secret is to get abs. Because let's be real here, you can do a million crunches a day and never see a six-pack. So what actually needs to happen? Check out the video and find out. Alright, so no clickbait here. Let's talk about what the secret is to actually getting six-pack abs. Low body fat. That's it. That's all it takes. Diet change. Being into a low enough body fat range that your abs are visible. Because everybody has them. It's just a matter of shedding enough body fat that they're visible. Right now, I'm between 11 and 13% body fat. I haven't taken a caliper test in a while. With gyms closed down, and I'm too cheap to buy one myself because they're actually not so cheap. I don't know. I just know I'm somewhere around there based on my abs right now. So I would say most people that are fit are going to be between 10 and 14%. When you're really getting lean, you're as low as, say, 6 to 9%. That's like elite athlete level there. So you can get there when you're cutting for the summer, but for just going around bulking cutting season, you'll always hover between, say, 10 and 15. So I would say, again, between 11 and 13% here, my abs are still pretty visible. I'd say once you start getting past 15%, that's when your abs just probably will not show until you lose some body fat. You can do a million crunches a day, sit-ups, hanging leg raises, whatever you want. They're just not going to show. You gotta drop some body fat. That is the secret. But once you have that low body fat, having some favorite ab exercises is a great way to maintain consistency and strengthening your core and getting those abs to be even bigger per se, more visible, stronger, and just better overall. Having abs isn't just for aesthetics. They're actually one of the best things you could do for your compound lifts is to train your core. For your deadlift, your squat, and your bench, your core plays a huge part. So having a strong core is going to give you great abs and help you with those compound lifts. So now to get into my 5 favorite ab exercises. So my first favorite core exercise is going to be a dumbbell side bend. However, in this case, I'm using a 45-pound plate with the easy grip handles. It's just a little bit easier to get that movement with it, as you'll see here. All you do is hold it off to one side. You can have your other arm just hanging loosely off to the side or tuck it behind your back. What you're going to do is just go as far down as you can while keeping a straight back up. I'll start off with 8 to 12 reps on each side. I'm not going to do that here since this is just for demonstration purposes. Once you get that though, you're actually going to switch arms, do the same thing. And you'll see, this really works the obliques, which is this section of your core here. However, it also works your entire core chain. Your upper abs all the way down to your lowers. As you can see that. This is a really easy one too. You don't even necessarily have to have dumbbells or weight plates. If you can find any heavy object that you can hold with one hand, you're good to go. So that's number 1. Alright, so the second exercise is just a simple crunch. This is another exercise that you can do literally anywhere. For me, I'm doing it in my backyard. You'll notice I changed locations. So yeah, really all I have is my shirt, acting as a buffer in case the concrete's still hot. Anyways, here we go. First thing is just tuck your feet as far back as they'll go. Put your arms flat down to your sides. Try to keep your head a little bit tilted forward. And what you're gonna do is just pull yourself up, hold it, come back down. And you'll notice this is really great for your upper abs. That's where you're gonna feel it the most. This isn't a full sit-up where you're going all the way up to your knees. You're literally just going to about 35, 40 degrees, holding it back down. And you can do this for really as many reps as you can. Take it to failure. I normally do between 25 and 30 per set for about 3 sets. So that's number 2. Okay, so exercise number 3. This is probably my personal favorite, is the hanging leg raise. I'm going to show you 2 versions that you can do here. One of them is a dead hang, the other is where you're kind of doing like a pull-up and holding yourself, and then you're going to do kind of just your whole legs instead of a knee raise. I think I got that backwards. This first one is going to be a knee raise. Second one's gonna be a hanging leg raise. All right, so here we go. Grab hold, go pretty wide, just dead hang. What you're gonna do, bend at the knees, and just go straight up. This is another one that's really good for working your entire core. You'll feel every single section of your abs screaming when you do enough of these. So, next one, while you're still hanging on, kind of get yourself up into a pull-up. You're gonna straighten those legs, and you are gonna go all the way up. Just like so. So for this, it's really subjective to your upper body strength and how long you can hold yourself, as well as your core, because your core will get tired first. But I like to do between 10 and 15 reps for, again, 3 to 4 sets. And a lot of people try to not bend the lower back when they're doing it, but you have to, honestly, and it's still fine. You're still working the core. So that is exercise number 3. What I like about this is that you can do it anywhere. You can go to some monkey bars, pull up at your local gym, or find a good tree branch. All right, number 4 is coming up. All right, so this is core exercise number 4. This one I like to do as a finisher because I don't really feel it until much later on, like a ton of reps before I start to feel this. You could do this flat on the ground. I find it easier to be on a raised surface, like my bench here. So these are called dragon flags, but then I also do a variation. It's kind of like half of a dragon flag. I'll show you what that is now. So, what you're gonna do, grab onto the back of your bench, put your legs straight out, and then you're gonna pull them in, and then you're gonna lift up, shoot up, come right back down, extend. So it takes a while to feel this, but eventually you will. I feel it mostly in my lower abs. And so to kind of speed up the process of just getting that burning feeling in there, what I'll do is kind of just a half one. You'll notice it's kind of similar to the hanging knee raise that I was just doing for exercise number 3. But what you'll do here is, again, hold on to the back of your bench, and then just go straight back. The trick here is to kind of keep your legs as low as possible. That's my bench, if you can hear that, sorry. So the trick here is to keep your legs as low as possible, almost like you want your knees to touch your core, because that'll really increase the burn you feel on your lower abs. And now, if you don't have a bench, what you can do is just put your hands under your butt, and then do it like that. Same thing with the dragon flags. Those ones are a little bit harder. So that's number 4. One more to go. Now for this one, you do need a pulley system or some resistance bands. It's going to be a cable crunch. Okay, so wow, first of all, it's really hot in my garage. I'm sweating just from doing those 2 prior core exercises, like pretty bad. And I'm not really even doing sets. Anyways, number 5 is going to be the cable crunch. I don't even have a tricep rope, which is the ideal thing to use. So we're going to use a lat pull down bar for this. Here we go. So just grab on, maybe about shoulder width apart. Come down, bring that down. And then what you want to do is just hold that kind of right above your head, and then you're using your core to pull you down. Now you'll notice some people do it like this, with their knees and feet flat on the ground, whereas others kind of have a more upright approach to it. Now this is another one that you'll feel primarily in your upper abs, but in reality this is working your whole core chain again. So those are my 5 core exercises. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. I plan on doing some other how-to videos. Maybe next one will be how to get some boulder shoulders. Stick around and find out.